Let's see what the person on your mind wants to say, but they're not saying, or whatever secrets they are hiding. Let's get into it. You could be single, married, or divorced, but it doesn't matter. Whoever you've been thinking about heavily, we are tapping into their energy, and let's see what the secrets are. Like something turned over. For Scorpio, what is that person keeping from them? What they not saying? Not flipping on the floor. It's in reverse. And it says, I know that you may not feel for me as I feel for you. This is how they feel. Because this is in reverse, most of the time I would say they don't feel like that anymore. It's the opposite. But intuitively, I feel like they really stuck on this. Like, this is how they feel to the core. This is all you ask them, this is what it is. Like, Scorpio does not feel the same way about me. Okay? I feel like they are trying to reverse this, though. I feel like they're trying to change that. Keep that in mind. What else with Scorpio? What is that person keeping from them? Yeah, somebody know you don't feel the same way, but they're trying to change their narrative. What else with Scorpio spirit? Thank you. It fell right on top. It says, I cannot support your actions. It's too much for me to deal with. So somebody, I feel like, knows, Scorpio, that you don't see them the same way. You can't feel the same way because you already know this truth right here. Even if it's not discussed, they definitely feeling like, well, I can't support Scorpio. It's too much for me to deal with. Scorpio is complex. They're not simple. What do they think? Well, that's for Scorpio. What is that person keeping from them? Flipping in reverse. It says, it's difficult for me to process my emotions. I'm not available right now. It's in reverse. I feel like it's stuck. Somebody's definitely having a hard time, Scorpio, with how they want to express their feelings to you, I feel like, because they don't really know how to come towards you. They don't know how to get to you. I don't know how to, that's kind of how it feels, just like how I'm trying to explain it, kind of confused. It's like, well, what do I say to Scorpio? How do I get through to Scorpio? Scorpio don't feel the same way about me, and they a lot to deal with. It's difficult for me to process how I'm truly feeling. Like, that's why they're not available. But I'm going to clarify this. So if you want to get deeper into it, then yeah, let's go. All right, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. We are getting ready to clarify the first secret of the person on your mind. It says, I know you may not feel for me as I feel for you. It came out in reverse. Let's clarify and see what we got going on here. Why is this what's happening for Scorpio spirit? Got two cards bending out. Okay, one says the past. There is history. It happened. Left behind. Looking back. So we got past energy coming up here. It's something about the past that took place, and that's why they feel that you don't feel the same way about them. Magnifying glass here, and it says showing proof, validation, confirmation, finding the truth. Okay, so when it comes to the connection between you guys, I feel like this is a thing where somebody's trying to prove their love, or somebody's not proving their love enough. Take it as it applies. I definitely feel like this person has done something in the past. There's been some sort of experience, bad experience, traumatic experience, drama experience, something that went left in your connection with this person in the past. It's giving X. It's giving X. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like they didn't show you enough love. I feel like they didn't validate you then, and I feel like that's how they know that you don't feel the same way about them anymore, because I feel like they flopped their chance, their opportunity. They didn't take you serious at the time. They thought they could play games, and now they feeling it. Okay, so the next card is, I cannot support your actions. It's too much for me to deal with. What is happening? What are the actions? And this could be one storyline or for different Scorpios. Take it as it applies to you, Scorpio. Triggers is coming out, and it says flashbacks, trauma bond, inner child wounds, attracting the toxic. Okay, so somebody is triggered here. Whatever is happening between you guys, or with them, even on a personal level, they are being triggered. It's got to be something happening between y'all. Something is triggering them from childhood is what I'm picking up. And we do have time coming out too. It says needing time. Now is not the time. Time will bring unexpected changes. It's Time will bring unexpected changes. On the bottom, we do have gossip, and it says spreading rumors, petty conversations, smearing your image, making you the fool. So I feel like something embarrassing has happened with you and this person. I still feel like it's something in the past. I feel like whatever happened in the past, maybe you guys couldn't get on the same page. The timing was off. Okay, it could have been a lot of rumors being spread. It could have been a forbidden connection at the time. For some reason, I'm getting outside influences. It could have been some third party, some sneaking. I don't know what role you played in it, Scorpio, but it looks like the connection could have been the talk of the town. At least about, if not the connection, for both of you, one of you. Okay. Yeah, maybe you've been talking shit to people about the person. Yeah, too much for me to deal with. Yeah, somebody definitely messed up. And this was talked about. I feel like this is something that was publicly known. Somebody definitely could have been embarrassed here. Okay. And this even could have been how you were feeling too. And you could have reacted in some sort of way. But they definitely feel like you are a lot. I feel like you went off. Because we know what I know, Scorpios will go the hell off. Y'all will go off. So whatever they did, whatever you did, it was triggering. I feel like it was the same. It was a mess. Now the next secret is difficult for me to process my emotions. I am not available right now. Let's see what's happening. Why is this? Somebody definitely felt embarrassed because there was a card that flipped over earlier and I couldn't find it, but I just seen it. It was clown. So somebody definitely felt played, and I feel like now the tables have turned. So now they are the clown. But for it's difficult for me to process my emotions and not being available. I'm getting completely done, and I'm also getting obsession, which is crazy. So somebody's back and forth. It says moving on, ending cycles, lessons learned, and coming full circle. So I don't know if a person is realizing that they are completely done with their bullshit or they completely done with the connection. I feel like they're done with their bullshit. I feel like with them trying to process the emotions, it's like, no, I'm not really ready right now, Scorpio, but I am done with the past. I am done with what has happened. Okay, whether they are ready to move forward with you or without you, they are definitely over the bullshit. The obsession says holding on, clinging, can't let go, and anxiety. I feel like for some of you too, this has been a connection with you and this person where y'all are in a no contact, like y'all not speaking right now, y'all broke up. I feel like you walked away. I feel like they are now obsessing over you. And I think that confuses them because, you know, when you don't appreciate somebody when you have them and then you lose them, that could be a real hard, big pill to swallow. You have to swallow your ego. You have to swallow the pride. You have to face the truth, face the reality. And that could be very painful and a lot to process. I'm going to just say it that way. Finality is the next card in reverse, though. So somebody doesn't want it to be over, but it's obviously over because the rose is completely dead, cobwebs, shit. To me, if a rose withers, and this is just me picking up intuitively, if a rose withers, it dries, the leaves fall off. But this rose is still intact, and it's just old and dusty, making me feel like it was never even real love. It's like a plastic rose. I'm just saying, we're going to get an oracle message for advice or support, and I'm going to leave it there. Scorpio, only say what applied. If nothing applies, it's not your story. Good job. Keep moving because this is a lot. I'm going to be honest. We got two cards coming out. One says overthinking. Alexa, volume down. I think that's Kaylani going off back there. I don't even know the song. It says overthinking. It says playing negative scenarios in your head is creating issues which weren't there at first. So stop overthinking the situation. Get out your head. And it says you are enough. You are enough. It says the person you are meant to be with will love you the way that you are. You don't need to change. Know that. So stop overthinking what happened. Stop overthinking about the situations and, trying to pinpoint things, who did this, who did that. And don't blame yourself. Don't feel any less of yourself, because you are definitely enough. You don't have to change nothing about you. Okay, as long as you are happy with you. If it's something you want to change, then that's a personal thing, but not for anybody else. Stop overthinking. All right. So that's what it is with this person. I don't know what they did, but don't let it make you second guess your worth, your value, and how you're supposed to be treated. All right, Scorpio, that's what I have for you. I'm gonna let you guys go. Sending you light, love, positive vibes, and much abundance. Okay. Signing off. It's your girl, Sai.